hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Engineering Projects. In this tutorial, we are going to explore Bluetooth Low Energy. We all know that ESP32 offers multiple wireless communication features like Wi-Fi, classic Bluetooth, and Bluetooth Low Energy. We have already created tutorials on Wi-Fi and classic Bluetooth. You can find them on our YouTube channel, and we have also created blogs on all the wireless communication technologies offered by ESP32. Bluetooth Low Energy is quite similar to the classic Bluetooth, like both of them are used for communicating small amount of data over a short distance. But what makes them different from each other is the power consumption. BLE devices remains in sleep mode or in low power mode until or unless a connection is established between two BLE devices. So due to its low power consumption feature, BLE is always preferred over classic Bluetooth. Now, before moving towards the programming part, let's first understand the working of Bluetooth Low Energy. BLE follows the client and server communication model where ESP32 can either be configured as a server or as a client. It follows the hierarchical data structure defined by the GATT server, where GATT stands for generic attributes. GATT offers some services, and each service contains at least one characteristic, and each characteristic further contains some properties and descriptors. Each service, characteristic and descriptor is featured with a unique 16-byte identity number, which is known as UUID. Different services and profiles have different UUIDs. If you want to generate your own UUID for a new service, then there is a website available known as UUID generator. You can find the link in the description.
For simplicity, we can say that GATT server defines the format in which two or more BLE devices can communicate with each other. GATT server offers some services like heart rate services, battery services, and some information services. And each service further offers some properties like read, write, notify, and indicate. We can enable or use any of these service or property as per our requirements. For identification purpose, a unique ID or UUID is provided for every service and property. Now let's move towards the programming part. Open the Arduino IDE. In Arduino IDE, we have multiple example codes available for Bluetooth Low Energy. To access them, go to File, then Examples, then ESP32 BLE Arduino. Now you can see that there are multiple codes for BLE. We are going to use this BLE write code. So this is the code we are going to upload into ESP32 board. But before uploading the code, let's have a look at the code description. As usual, the first step is adding the required header files and libraries. Next, we are defining the UUIDs for service and characteristic. These are the default UUIDs, and if you want to generate a new and unique UUID for a different service, then you can use this link. Next, we are defining a class which is responsible for providing the acknowledgement whenever a new message or data is received from the client device. And if some value or data is received, then it will be printed on the serial monitor. Inside this setup function, we are initializing serial communication at 115200 baud rate. Next, we are initializing ESP32 BLE, and this is the name we have assigned to our BLE device. ESP32 is configured as BLE server. Next, we have created a service which is passing this service UUID as an argument. Next, create a customized characteristic where we are using these two properties, that is read and write. So next, inside this set value, we are sending a message that is hello client. You can see this message on client at a client device or on your Android phone, which we are going to use as a BLE client. Start the BLE service. Next, here BLE device is advertising itself so that its nearby client devices can make a connection and then share data. So that's all about the code description. Now next step is uploading the code. Click on this icon. Make sure you have selected the right development board and COM port, and this COM port. Now wait until it is uploaded successfully. Once the code is uploaded successfully, click on this serial monitor icon. Make sure you have selected the right baud rate and then press the enable button from ESP32 development board. Now our server device is ready to communicate with the client. Now you can see these are the messages we have received from the client device. Go to Google Play Store, search for BLE, then click this BLE scanner, download the app and then open. Make sure your Bluetooth is on. Now search for nearby BLE devices. Now you can see this ESP32 BLE. This is the name we have assigned to our BLE server. Click on connect, then custom services. First check the status on the top left corner, that is connected. Now inside this custom services, you can see these two icons, that is R and W, which means read and write. These are the properties we have enabled. If you want to read a message from server, then click on R. So hello client is the message sent from the server device. And if you want to write a message, then now you can check the same message on the Arduino IDE serial monitor, that is hi server. We can also send some random numbers, texts. So that's all about the tutorial. We hope you found this of some help and also hope to see you soon with a new tutorial on ESP32. Till then, goodbye.